affected when this climate change crisis hits the lives of our near and dear ones? Back in India, I work with the Indian Youth Climate Network and 350.org. Last year, we came as the first Indian youth delegation to COP14. My journey began with the Climate Solutions Road Tour. A bunch of climate crusaders drove down 4,500 kilometers from Chennai to Delhi in electric cars, documenting climate solutions. My journey to 24th October, Global Day of Action, was a self-realization process, a vision which created a 350 wave demanding climate action from developed nations. In Kerala, a youth organized a cycle rally all around South India. In Fazalika, on the border of India and Pakistan, school children attempted to fill up the dried water body. There were massive protests outside the coal power plants in Bokaro. In Rajasthan, women danced to the rain gods for their grace. They have been facing a drought for almost 2 years. Brothers and sisters, we created history. We, as the global youth, created a revolution. We are creating history. We are coming together in numbers from every race and creed. We have cut through our differences. I have a request for you, dear world leaders. Don't let us down. Please. We elect you because we believe in you. For liberty, fraternity, and justice. We still believe in you. We are behind you. We are your support. When I was young, I was taught that my bad actions will backfire on me. Treating Mother Nature with respect will save us from runaway climate change. I understand that it is not easy to strike a deal and come to a consensus. But have you tried really hard enough? Have you the audacity to stand up to your government and push for a climate bill to protect my bleak future? Have you the gumption to lead your people along the higher road to protect their future? Our future. Can you be the nation's hero for your country? A hero to hear millions of us asking for climate action. This time in Copenhagen, we youth stand 2,000 strong. And back home, there are millions more of us taking action at home to keep the pressure on. There will be vigils for the survival of all nations in over 100 countries this weekend, showing just how strong this movement is here and everywhere. So, we have traveled thousands of miles to be here. We have saved up for months, working around the year, trying one way or another to collect voices from our region. We have selflessly strived to give and create mass movements in our capacity. We are the human touch, reaching out to vulnerable communities with energy and creativity. Our communities who cannot be here look to tell us their stories to convey how serious this issue is and how we are united and determined to bring about climate change. For too long now, these negotiations have been conducted from an adversarial point of view. Dear negotiators and friends, I am going to give you my trust. And all, I hope, and the youth, the trust. I trust you to do the right thing by yourself and for all of us. I trust you to live up my hopes and dreams. I trust you to secure my future for our survival. I trust you to view these negotiations not as us versus them, but as we are in this together. This trust is honest, but it is also fragile. Please, please, please don't let us down.